Stop approaching women at the gym. People, what up? What's good? It's your boy TwoCentz, y'all. We have a very interesting topic here today from Maury's YouTube channel. Look like we got like a little Instagram, little TikTok video. This should be great, you guys. Before we get started, man, I'm gonna say this though. I'm gonna say this. I feel like you could approach women at the gym under like. I feel like it's cool under like two circumstances, bro. If you getting like choosing signals, right? You know what I'm saying? She keep looking at you, go ahead, say something. Or if you're not, and if you just feel like you just gotta approach her, just do it on some, just make sure you're not weird about it, right? Like you're not sneaking up behind her, you know what I'm saying? Like be where she can see you and just be, you know what I'm saying? Just be normal, be regular. Right? Anyways, man, let's get into it, bro. Right, like you don't gotta, you don't gotta sneak all the way around the back, right? And especially, you know what I'm saying, while she doing whatever she doing, man, I at least wait till she like getting some water, right? Or you know what I'm saying, standing up to take a break, or like she in between sets. You ain't gotta, you know what I'm saying, do your curls and be walking to the side. Like, what is bro doing, man? Now, yeah, y'all. Not like this, right?
No. No. No, I'm good. I don't.
Word. Yeah, y'all. I mean, and like I say all the time, bro, I'm not Mr. Dating expert, game extraordinaire, but you know what I'm saying? Hey, what's your name? Hey, how you doing? What's your name? Can I talk to you real quick? Right? I feel like you can't go wrong with just approaching somebody normally, right? Even if you do get rejected in the end, bro. Maybe this was scripted, by the way, y'all, because it's just like this is a weird video. You know what I'm saying? And bro look a good 30. Like who's 30 years old sneaking behind the back like you a cartoon character and tapping her on her like the side of her shin or something. Ain't no super grown man doing that, but maybe that is happening, right?
Guys, at this point, I just gotta say, just stop, bro. Like, really, genuinely stop approaching women at the gym, especially if they're in the middle of a set or stretching or whatever the hell this workout here. Pilates, what is this, yoga? I don't know, man. Women, they do a lot of funny stuff in the gym, but don't mind the ladies. They have their little special workouts. Focus on yourself.
You see how he's like, nah, I'm not going. Y'all see how he like step back where he's like, nah, I'm not going.
In the gym, but don't mind the ladies. Look. They have their little special work.
Like, nah, you know what? And then you got the courage.
Focus on yourself. I mean, honestly and truly, that's what you're supposed to be doing. Like, I go to the gym, right? We all know. I don't need to keep repeating this. There's a lot of beautiful ladies that go to my gym. Quite a few that I, sometimes take a glance at and appreciate the view. But it's never more than that, because guess what? I'm not going to poison the watering well. I've been going to this particular gym for years, and I'm just not going to make things awkward if I decide to approach for whatever reason. Mind you, it's kind of a tight-knit, small, modern gym, and, there are familiar faces there, right? Familiar with the owner and everything like that. But if things don't work out for whatever reason, if I approach a girl, even if she's not busy, she's looking at her phone in between a set, I approach, she's not interested, I get rejected, or the energy is off, things are going to be awkward from there on then.
Why is it going to be awkward? It is what it is. You got rejected, you know what I'm saying? Just move on. You ain't got to say nothing to her ever again. Right? Cause y'all already weren't speaking before. So what is it to just get rejected and then you know what I'm saying, just go about your day and just not pay her no attention the next times you come there, right? Like I don't feel like it's no reason to even overthink it, bruh. Either you get rejected or not, but just you know what I'm saying, if you are gonna approach, just do it at a good time and do it with some sense, man.
You have to see her over and over again, assuming we both stay at the same gym. And then it just becomes weird. Mind you, I do have multiple gym memberships, but that's besides the point. Guys, stop doing this. Most people go to the gym to work out. They're trying to focus
Right.
on their cardio, their flexibility, building muscle, rehab, whatever the case may be, and odds are they're not interested. And then being all awkward like this, what did he do? He walked up to the wall acting like he was
Yeah, he
like
tweaked.
curling some weights in the most random spot ever. What is this location? The video is mirrored, but I think this says, is this stretching? So a stretching area? Correct me if I'm wrong. And this man just randomly pops up out of nowhere behind her while she's just trying to stretch, bro.
Excuse me.
With no type choosing signals, with no signal that she's interested in anything.
Excuse me.
Like, I mean,
you need
who?
some help? You need some help? I got you on the stretch. Let me know. Let me know. What's your name?
Why was he facing the wall doing curls, bro? Like, who does that anyway? Somebody in the comments said bicep curls facing a mirrorless wall.
Out of pocket.
I already knew it was gonna be some BS. Like, and I get it. Listen, guys, you go to the gym. There are women there. You guys share the same hobby, lifestyle, fitness. Understandable, but
Yeah, y'all, that. Now, problem is I'm listening to Maury, bro. But y'all, this is
there are women
this
there.
is,
You guys share the same
and I
hobby.
know this is right. The skit for a video, right? Definitely don't do none of this. Sneaking pictures. You need help. I hope ain't nobody who ever comes across this video doing anything like that. If you do it, just close the tab. Close the app out. I don't want you here.
Lifestyle, fitness. Understandable, but in this day and age, it's too risky. Don't do it.
Got humbled at the gym today.
Doing it all wrong.
Thanks.
So you say she's doing it all wrong, but then you proceed not to actually show her what the correct form is. And by the way, guys, for those of you who don't know, those are basically tricep push downs or pull downs.
Yeah,
They basically
y'all.
work your triceps, the long head, I believe, which makes up most of your arm. If you want actual size for guys or girls, work on your triceps first. The biceps are the smaller part of your arm, the smaller head. Anyway, I don't know what he was trying to do.
He was trying to start a conversation. But like I said, you don't gotta think. You don't have to think hard about it. Hey, how's it? Again, it's easier if you got the choosing signals, right? But if you just have to say something to her, right? Excuse me, how you doing? What's your name? Can I talk to you real quick? Hey, what's going on? You know, you don't gotta be sneaking around like, I don't know, man.
Approached this girl. He said, you're doing it all wrong. And then, like, I guess she was waiting for him to actually give her some tips, maybe. And then he just walked away. Like, kind of weird. This right here, failed approach. If he was trying to approach, why are you approaching random people, male or female, telling them their form is wrong? You're doing it all wrong and not correcting them on form. Like, I'm confused. Also, for those of you wondering what's wrong with her form, basically, she needs to be more bent over. And I would say further back, extending her arms backwards more at a bigger angle to maximize the stretch and the concentric part of the lift or pull. Basically, this allows for more muscle hypertrophy, which leads to more muscle growth in the long run. Here, I saw this one post from Caleb Hammer today, basically like a financial YouTuber here on the platform. You guys already know who he is. He just said, just came across this TikTok and women are really confused as to why men are no longer approaching them, ? Then it says, and I quote, worst she can do is say no. And then it's of this image of a guy, I guess, who tried to approach this lady at the gym. And it says, a literal balding man, possibly 6 years older than me, just asked for my number during my set and said he'd been watching me. I legit rage quit my workout and left. Holy fuck, he must have been chopped. Guys, again, there's multiple things wrong here. Please don't stare at women at the gym, all right? Don't quote unquote watch them. Even if you were watching them, if you're going to approach, do not let them know you were doing that. That gives off creepy vibes. Second of all, understand the demographic you're going for. If you're going after younger women in their younger 20s, college-aged girls, or girls in their mid-20s, or girls in their 20s at all, unfortunately, younger women do not like balding men. Unless you're incredibly handsome in the face to where you can make up for that baldness. Unfortunately, this is the truth. Younger women are not fond of balding men unless you're an older man with a beard, you got money, you know, you're kind of like the silver fox kind of guy. But if you're a younger guy in your 30s and you're balding and broke and you're creepy watching her in the gym, odds are you're gonna get this reaction. I'm sorry, it is what it is. Cold world. Also, she said, does this mean I'm chopped as hell? Hashtag womanhood. For those of you who don't know, guys, I'm sure the ladies already know this. If you're a guy who approaches a woman and she deems you unattractive, it's basically offensive to her because she now thinks in her head that, holy shit, ugly guys are approaching me and they think they have a chance with me. Therefore, does that mean I'm ugly? I know not all girls have this logic, by the way, but it is a thing. And hey, it's another brutal reality of the world, bro. I've seen this multiple times online and in real life. Here's that video though. Bro, she was actually crying. Like, she was legit crying at the...
At least she ain't, I mean, she talked about bro online, but at least she ain't, you know what I'm saying, expose him and record him and post his face all over the internet, right? No is definitely not the worst she can say, but it's fine, you guys. Everybody is going to get rejected in one way or another in life. You know, something bad is going to happen to you in life. Right? Somebody's going to say something to you that you don't like. You'll be fine, bro. I feel like, I just feel like it's no reason to be anxious about it or be worried about it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's just how I feel, man. Like, you know, literally, you know what I'm saying? Your feelings are going to be hurt for a little bit and then you'll be cool. Right.
Fact that basically an ugly balding guy approached her at the gym. I don't know if she was working out specifically at that point or if she was resting in between a set, but unfortunately, guys, I don't know what to say. Let me read the comments though. Somebody said, and I quote, "I've been watching you. It's not an icebreaker, folks. Yeah. It really isn't." Another person said, "These comments are horrific. God forbid a girl doesn't want an older man asking her out and letting her know he'd been watching her." I mean, an older man by 6 years? Excuse me? I mean, is that what? Okay. Somebody else said, "I've been watching you" could mean I know where your car is. Right. I know what car you drive. I know your sets, all of these personal things that she doesn't know about him and that she's never told him. It's literally a safety hazard.
Yeah, you guys, my thing, bro. I don't get how, right? Dudes be overthinking super hard. Y'all be overthinking, right? I mean, I'm a dude as well. I don't be tripping, right? I'm in a relationship, man. I'm good. But like, who would you ever approach, even without any type of romantic interest, on some, "Hey, I've been watching you." Like who would you ever walk up to and say that to, right? "I've been watching you." Who would you sneak around and right, do curls, do bicep curls against the wall, and then tap like from behind? Like, why are you doing that to the woman you're romantically interested in or attracted to? It don't, like, again, bro. It don't gotta be that complicated, y'all. It don't.
This is why I tell you, women like organicness. They like spontaneity, or what feels like happenstance, I think is the phrase, right? Even if it's literally not organic and you've been planning this for months to approach her, you have to make it feel organic, right? Women want to be approached or have things feel like a storybook, like a fantasy. Not all girls, but you know, it's just funny because guys, you know, I'm into like a little bit of body language psychology, and I just like observing human behavior, and this is what I've peeped throughout the years. So never ever, if you're approaching a girl anywhere for that matter, but especially at the gym, and say, "I've been watching you," like holy fucking negative riz, bro. Like what? Also, here's this other clip I saw from this YouTuber. This YouTuber by the name of Eric Ronaldo.
Eric
So shout out to
Ronaldo.
him. But he uploaded a video titled, "Should Guys Approach Girls at the Gym?" And this girl by the name of Mackenzie said the most brutal thing I've heard, like in all of these gym videos. Check this out.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here in EOS Fitness with, what's her name?
Mackenzie.
Kenzie, nice to meet you. Where'd you get that?
Get what?
The smile is beautiful.
Crest 3D whitening strips.
What was that?
Crest 3D whitening strips.
Oh, well, it's beautiful, phenomenal. I love it. Do you think guys should approach women at the gym?
I do not.
You don't think so?
Unless you're hot, don't come near me while I'm trying to get a workout in.
So that means I can come up to you and raise you up respectfully?
I don't know about that.
You don't know about that?
Ladies and gentlemen, you heard it from an actual woman herself who goes to the gym. She said basically, don't approach her if you're not hot. And I'm pretty sure most guys have an idea of if women in general, based off of their lived experience, view them as attractive, conventionally attractive or not. You know if you're that guy or not.
But I'm gonna say this, y'all. We all, you know, you don't. It's not always that. You know, the most attractive guy is with the most attractive girl. Dudes be fat and crusty and can still pull, right? Don't worry about it so much. Just be regular, man. That's it. If you're gonna approach, just be regular and do it at a good time. That's all I got to say, you guys. Don't worry about, oh, I'm too ugly. I'm a 6 and she's a 7. I'm a 5 and she's a 8. I have no chance. Your life will be, you'll be cool, bro. You'll be able to come home and take a shower and chill and watch the game or watch YouTube and do whatever you got to do and go about your normal life tomorrow. Everything's going to be all right.
And that's not to discourage you and say that you shouldn't ever approach a woman, but understand the type of woman you're approaching and the personality traits she may have. This kind of girl right here, in my opinion, comes off as an asshole just for even making that statement, because simply saying like, don't approach me at the gym, but I think she means in general, don't ever approach me unless you're hot. It's just a crazy thing to say and a crazy way to view people. But I do think this is a common mentality amongst a lot of younger women, especially in this day and age, which is just pervasive because of like online social media culture and dating apps, kind of like, I guess, desensitizing and numbing people to the point of being just like blatantly disrespectful, apathetic, and rude and dismissive of people in general. But yeah, I mean, guys, I, as a guy myself who goes to the gym regularly, I don't have a problem with girls. I just wouldn't even recommend approaching women like en masse at places that you frequent, a gym, a cafe, even your apartment building, bro, because these are places that you go to pretty much every day. And if you get rejected or if things become awkward, or
It doesn't matter. If you get rejected, it doesn't matter. All right. I really don't like how, you know, all we see online is don't approach women here, don't approach women there. Don't approach women here, don't approach women there. Right? Where can you? You can approach a girl that you're intrigued, interested in anywhere, bro. Anywhere. You know what I'm saying? Let's get back into it.
you say something wrong, she didn't like what you said, and an accusation may be thrown in the mix, dude, you've pretty much fucked your like daily life in a way. I hope that makes sense. And I only wanted to touch on this topic because it just keeps being a topic that keeps coming up over and over again. I'm not saying you can't approach women at the gym, but do it very cautiously and make sure the vibes are right and that she's giving you some kind of signal, like an obvious signal. Preferably have her walk up to you if necessary. I know that may sound kind of scary and coward-like, but I guess it all comes down to the man and the individual himself on whether or not the risk is worth it. But generally speaking, I don't think if you frequent a specific place literally every day, like a job, the gym, a particular cafe or restaurant, you know you don't want to mess the vibes up for. Ladies and gentlemen, thoughts and opinions down below. Do you think I mean, feel free to disagree with anything I said. Obviously, I'm not always going to be right. I just, I like to air my opinions and my observations and things I've seen or experienced experienced over the years based off of in real life experiences, online observations, public sentiment, etc., etc. But, you know, I'm not always right. Thoughts and opinions down below. You already know what to do. If you have any other videos or topics you want to cover, tag me.
Shout out to Maury, man. Like I said, bro, and you know what I'm saying? I'm not the dating coach. I'm not the dating expert. I've been rejected plenty of times. I had a few girlfriends here and there. You know what I'm saying? I've been out here, right? It's not that serious, man. But again, if you gonna approach a woman at the gym, try to do it at a good time, and no sneaking around. Sub to Maury, sub to me. As always, it's your boy 2Centz. Say it with me, TCZ. We out.